Hello, everyone. Welcome to Groundhog Day, brought to you by the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's live broadcast of our annual Shadow Ceremony featuring the best groundhog in the world, Sir Walter Wally. We'll be hearing from our groundhog, Sir Walter, in just a few moments to learn his prediction, his winter weather prognostication of whether we'll have an early spring or if we'll continue with our winter weather. That's going to be happening in just a few moments. Stick with us. I'm so excited. This is one of my favorite days of the year. Hosting the Shadow Ceremony with the museum is such a special occasion. And you are all here with us, even though we could not be at the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences. We're glad that we could bring you this program live here on the internet through Zoom to all of you, wherever you may be watching. If you're hanging out in the program and over there in the chat box, I will ask that you keep all of your comments civil. Let's be nice to one another in the chat box. And I'd like to know what you think Sir Walter Wally's prediction will be. Will we get an early spring? Will we get continued winter weather? Let me know over there in the chat box. My name is Chris Smith, by the way. I'm curator for the Daily Planet Theater, and I will be your host for today's Shadow Ceremonies. But let me introduce another very special guest who's going to give us a little bit of the background on Groundhog Day and a little bit of information to get us all ready to meet Sir Walter Wally. Hey, Hugo, how are things out there in the forest this morning?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Hugo, and I'm an educator at the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences. And today, I wanted to welcome you all to a special event. Today is the 2nd of February, and even though it's still cold, winter is almost finished. So, as we do every year, we are going to celebrate one of... Hey there!
Hey, Hugo!
Hey, Wally, how are you? I'm sorry, but I'm here with our friends, trying to talk about something important.
You're going to talk about Groundhog Day, aren't you?
Yes?
So why don't you let me, a professional groundhog, talk about Groundhog Day?
Well, okay. I'm always happy to learn from you. So, today is Groundhog Day, you know? What can you tell me about this celebration? Where did it come from?
Groundhog Day started in Germany with the ancient Christian tradition of Candlemas. The clergy would bless and distribute candles for the winter. The Germans expanded on this tradition by using an animal to help predict how long the winter would be. But it was a hedgehog or a badger. Groundhogs like me don't live in Europe. When German settlers came to America, they brought the tradition with them. But there aren't hedgehogs in North America and no badgers in the East. But groundhogs were plentiful.
You said when the tradition came to America, they replaced hedgehogs and badgers with groundhogs. So since you look so similar, are you from the same species? No?
Not at all! We aren't even closely related. Badgers are mustelids like weasels and ferrets. Hedgehogs are in the Aranaceae family and are distantly related to shrews. I am a rodent. In fact, I'm the largest squirrel in the world. My closest relatives are the marmots, who live in mountainous regions of North America. Being a rodent makes me pretty special. I have these awesome incisors which never stop growing because I love to gnaw.
Wow, that is amazing, Wally. You have beautiful teeth indeed. So in a couple of minutes, we are going to have the main event, the Shadow Ceremony. Are you sure you are ready? You look a little bit tired.
Now, groundhogs are one of the few species that enter into true hibernation. So, I just woke up just for today. In northern latitudes, groundhogs like me can hibernate up to 5 months. In southern latitudes like North Carolina, it can be as short as 3 months. When I go into hibernation, I need to be really fat so my body can continue to function while I'm in torpor. My body temperature can drop to 35 degrees My heart rate drops to 4 to 10 beats per minute, and I only breathe once every 6 minutes.
Wow, there's a long nap. So what do you think is going to happen this year? We're going to have 6 more weeks of winter or an early spring?
Well, you're just gonna have to wait until the ceremony.
Oh, okay, but just how accurate is your prediction?
Well, unlike some other groundhog who makes his prediction before the sun even rises, I work at an evidence-based museum and I make my prediction at the shadow ceremony. And the numbers speak volumes. I'm 56% accurate against his paltry 39%. But you're just gonna have to wait until the ceremony to see.
You know, Wally, you were right. You are the perfect host for this program. I can't wait to see your prediction for this year. Thank you very much. Bye, Wally. So now, while Wally is getting ready for his big moment, it's time to start the celebration. And the best way to start a celebration is, of course, with music. So join us for our Groundhog Day Sing-Along, and we'll see you all at the shadow ceremony. Happy Groundhog Day, everybody.
Hello everyone, my name is Melissa Dowland and I'm an educator at the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences. I'm here today to share the Groundhog Song with you. I'll sing it through once and then on the second time you can join in too. Ready? I saw a little groundhog, he came out in the sun, but when he saw his shadow, back home he had to run. I wish he hadn't seen it, now I am very blue. That's 6 more weeks of winter for him and me and you. All right, now everyone together. I saw a little groundhog, he came out in the sun, but when he saw his shadow, back home he had to run. I wish he hadn't seen it, now I am very blue. That's 6 more weeks of winter for him and me and you. Happy Groundhog Day, everyone.
Thanks, Hugo, and thanks, Melissa from the museum. What a way to kick off today's shadow ceremony. Now, while we're waiting for Sir Walter Wally to get ready to make those predictions, I would like to invite a very special guest, the director and CEO of the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences, Dr. Eric Dorfman, to make special remarks. Eric, welcome to Groundhog Day.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you for joining us today, Mayor Pro Tem Stewart. And thank you everyone for joining us here today online. Not only is this Groundhog Day, but it's the 1-year anniversary of my first public appearance here in Raleigh. Some of you might remember that before joining this museum, I was director of the Carnegie Museum in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Now that's not far from Punxsutawney and the slightly better known Phil. But I've learned since then that Phil really isn't all that accurate. In fact, in the 23 years that Sir Walter Wally has predicted the weather, he's been right about twice as often as Cousin Phil. So I'm really looking forward to hearing more reliable news from Wally today. But I think most of us would really enjoy a return to warmer weather. No pressure. Thanks, Chris. Back to you.
Thank you, Dr. Dorfman. Next, I'd like to introduce everyone to Nicole Stewart. Nicole is a Raleigh City Council member and Mayor Pro Tem, and as I understand it, an expert in understanding the language of the groundhog. Nicole, welcome to Groundhog Day.
Thank you so much, Chris, and thank you, Eric. I am super excited to be here and just bring greetings from our mayor and Raleigh City Council. And I think when we're ready, I would love to talk to Sir Walter Wally.
I need it.
Fantastic. Everyone, the time has come for us to meet our very special guest, the most important one in this whole show.
Amen.
Everybody, it's Sir Walter Wally, being cared for by Denise Shattuck, up in the mountains of Western North Carolina and Tennessee. Denise and Sir Walter, welcome to the program.
Well, thank you. It's a beautiful day.
Is that snow I see on the ground?
I think it's styrofoam. Yes, it is snow. We have 9 inches of snow.
And how is Sir Walter doing today? How does he feel about the weather?
He wants to go inside.
Yes, we learned that this kind of weather is not a groundhog's favorite, but I'm so glad that Sir Walter Wally is with us today for our winter weather prognostication. Everybody, I think it is time for the super secret groundhog deliberation between Sir Walter Wally and our groundhog language expert, Nicole Stewart. But because this is a virtual setup, because we're on Zoom and broadcasting live to the internet, and since only Mayor Pro Tem Stewart can speak the language of groundhog today, we're actually going to send the two of them into their own breakout room in Zoom so that they can deliberate and then come back and report to all of us. So let's get that process started.
All right. I think we're ready.
You think we're ready?
Wally, how you doing, bud? Wait. So I got to put on my groundhog translation helmet because doing this virtually has really lessened my ability to speak groundhogese. Oh no, it's so cold there. Okay, all right. Wally, yeah, it's good to see you again too, buddy. Hey. Oh, no, Wally, I am certain that you wishing that every day was Groundhog Day had nothing to do with every day now feeling like Groundhog Day. But you probably should be wearing a mask. You say you've already been vaccinated. Well,
Well, if you would like to make him a mask, I'll put it on him.
yes. But he tells me he's part of the VIM program, very important marmots. So he's already
There
been.
you go.
I love it. All right, Wally, I see you're anxious, but you got a joke for me, huh? What animal likes to take up as much land as possible? You got a guess?
An elephant?
Elephant?
A rhinoceros?
What do you think? Well, Wally says, no, a groundhog. All right, Wally, let's get down to business. What do you think? You see your shadow? Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm ready to go tell the people of Raleigh. Thanks, buddy. You've been so patient. All right, Chris, I think we've heard from Wally, Mr. Sir Walter Wally, and he has not seen his shadow. So I hand it back over to you, sir.
Sir Walter Wally has not seen his shadow. There you have it, everybody. We have our prognostication. No shadow from Sir Walter Wally. What an exciting opportunity. There goes Wally. Wally's off into play in the snow. Oh my goodness. Is everybody getting this? Are you seeing the same thing that I am? Well, Denise, thank you so much for being a part of today's Groundhog Day celebration. Dr. Eric Dorfman, thank you so much to you. Councilmember Stewart, thank you for bringing along such fabulous technology to be a part of today's very special program. And of course, I want to say thank you to all of you for tuning in to today's Groundhog Day celebration. Make sure that you continue to follow the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you just tuned in or tuned in late, follow us on social media to get the latest updates from Sir Walter Wally today. We'll be sharing that out in just a moment. And spread the word about today's prediction. Check out naturalsciences.org for more information about virtual programs and live events that we offer, just like this one, every single day of the week, just about. And I think we should just watch Sir Walter Wally explore now that he's out of his hibernation. Go, Wally. Go, Wally. I also want to extend a great big thank you to the people at Roan Mountain State Park in Tennessee for bringing us the opportunity to get Wally here on the Zoom. Denise took Wally to Roan Mountain State Park and worked with the staff at that state park in Tennessee to bring us this program today. Make sure that you check out Roan Mountain State Park and the things that they're offering to their visitors and the public virtually and in person when it's not snowing, at least, I think. Many thanks, many thanks to them. All right. Oh, this is too much fun. I'm having too much fun hanging out with Wally. Hi, Wally. Folks, once again, naturalsciences.org. Make sure that you're following the museum here on YouTube for more updates and great stuff. And you can always come back here and watch this video again to see more of Sir Walter Wally. Thank you, everybody. Happy Groundhog Day. We'll see you again next time. Goodbye, everyone.